Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time here, my name is Udoh, and every week I share content that can help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So in today's video, we're going to discuss how to be financially disciplined. Now, before we jump right in, I just want to have a little disclaimer. I am not a tax professional. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube sharing content with my subscribers to help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So these are things that are based off of my experience, with my personal finance and also my profession as a banker. So now that we have that out of the way, so let's jump right in. Now, what's missing today all over the world, has to do with, being disciplined with your finances. Unfortunately, most of us are not taught this in schools. Most of us are not taught this in our homes. So it makes it very, very difficult for most people to succeed financially. Now, I don't claim to be a financial guru, but the little that I know is based off of my experience and all the mistakes that I have made with my personal finance. So this is targeted towards people who are currently having difficulties with their personal finance and looking for solutions to help them out. So these are some of the strategies that I'm currently implementing in my life to get myself situated financially. So if this resonates with you, then thank you for watching this far. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you figure out where you are currently financially. You have to have a starting point or a basis for you to be able to determine what your next moves will be. All right, so it all stems from sitting down and figuring out, coming up with a plan to see exactly where you are financially. Are you struggling? Are you do you have a surplus at the end of the month when it comes to your income sources and your expenses? So those are some of the things that you want to look at. Now, in order for you to be financially disciplined, it takes commitment, it takes courage, it takes foregoing instant gratification, because most of us are used to a society where everybody wants instant gratification. We live in the microwave society where you want you want your dinner, you just go, put your food in the microwave, you punch a few buttons, and then voila, you have your food. Unfortunately, when it comes to personal finance, it takes time. It takes patience, it takes resilience, it takes foregoing instant gratification. You have to make sure that you forego instant gratification, which means you have to delay certain purchases, all right, for you to make it financially. I'm not saying you have to deprive yourself. However, you want to make sure that you delay certain things in your life, because if you do that, it will put you in a better position for you to prosper in the future. An example would be, for instance, like most people, one of the biggest expenses that most people go through is buying a home. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a mortgage or you shouldn't have a home. It is a great thing to have a home. However, you want to make sure that whatever home you get, you can afford. It's tailored towards your income. All right, so when you're trying to purchase a house, make sure you calculate your monthly payments based off one income, because what happens if your spouse or your significant other loses their job and now you're strapped for cash? So you want to make sure when it comes to major purchases like a home, you make sure that you can afford the mortgage, that is well below what thresholds that you were approved for. So for instance, if you went through underwriting and all that and they figured out that you qualify for a $300,000 house or mortgage, it doesn't mean you have to settle for $300,000. You can get a house for $200,000 or $150,000. Now, with the current real estate market that we have right now, based after the health crisis, like in the United States, homes are very expensive right now to purchase. So you definitely need two incomes for you to be able to qualify for most mortgages now. So at the same time, you want to make sure that you get a mortgage that you're comfortable with, okay, that's not going to put too much strain and stress on your personal finance. The next thing has to do with vehicles, okay, with cars. A lot of us like fancy cars, we like to drive flashy cars, okay. Make sure that, you know, whatever car you purchase is in line with your income, it's in line with your budget, okay. You have to budget these things, you know, before you go out and make these purchases, okay, because otherwise you find yourself in trouble. Now, the only time when it makes sense for you to purchase a vehicle which is out of your range is if you're going to use that vehicle for some kind of business, okay. Then it makes sense to some extent for you to stretch yourself a little bit, okay, to purchase something a little more high end. Now, I'm not giving you advice, I'm not giving you financial advice when it comes to how to spend your money, but I'm just saying sometimes these are some of the things that you have to take into consideration if you want to be financially disciplined, okay. Another thing would be vacations, okay. Most people charge their vacations on the credit card. Now, if you're getting points or if you're getting some benefit from using your credit card to, you know, to fund your vacation, then that's fine. Hopefully you have the intention of paying off that credit card at the end of the month, okay. If you don't do that, then you put yourself in a tough spot. Yes, it's great to go on vacation, but do you really need to go on that cruise? Do you need to go to Disney or whatever, or that resort? Okay, so you want to make sure that you're disciplined when it comes to how you spend your money, because it's very difficult to earn money but very easy to spend it. So you want to make sure that, you know, you're financially discipline when it comes to how you use your money and how you spend your money, okay. So I hope you found value with this video. I know it's kind of like not a great topic for most people, but if you want to make it out financially, then you have to be very disciplined, okay, with your finances. Otherwise you will never make it. All right, so if you have any comments, please make sure you leave them below. And also, if you like my videos or if you like this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video coming up shortly. So remember, take care of yourself, be true to yourself, be true to your goals, and never ever give up. And I'll catch you in my next video coming up shortly.